it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you.
In 5, 4, 3. Hey, all right. Listen, welcome to iManifest Weekly, and this episode is called "You Can Have Whatever You Like." You remember that song? Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. Yeah, just like that. Welcome to manifesting, okay? And welcome to the iManifest podcast again. This is your host, Big Steve Z, all right? Now, if you look back at that line, stacks on deck, Patron on ice, we can pop bottles all night, and baby, you can have whatever you like. Sounds great for a Friday night, but not so much for practical living, right? If you want a baller lifestyle, you can have a baller lifestyle, but you don't manifest wealth specifically for a baller lifestyle, okay? You manifest for stability and abundant wealth to create a pathway to exceed that. And what you do with it after is obviously up to you. Boss Rutan made a great point to me regarding this, and it was about getting drunk and trying to chase, buying jets and going for that baller lifestyle. And if you don't know who is Boss Rutan, he was the 3-time King of Pancrase champion, former UFC heavyweight champion, MMA analyst, talk show host, did all those crazy self-help videos. If you ever find the one, it's called Hide the Hot Sauce. Come to your own conclusions, right? And also broke into movies as well. I mean, it was in Here Comes the Boom with Kevin James. Cool movie. Love that one. But he said, you've got to be ready for what life throws at you, okay? Clean up your life and what's around you. Pick your party days, okay? Yeah, of course, party. But keep your mind clear when it comes to work, when it comes to, focusing on your goals. And it's when we focus on our goals that we take them seriously, and then we start to implement a lifestyle that accelerates the chances of us achieving the goals. Again, the jets and the parties are great and all that, but, in order to maintain that type of lifestyle, you've got to put in the work, okay? And he said, push hard, but don't go crazy. Reach for the stars, but also be happy with what you have. This is where gratitude comes in, okay? Have enough to feel good. And if you want to see the full commentary on that from Boss Rutan, just go on over to iManifest.money, and you can see that info and many more just like that from a lot of other big people out there, okay? Now, that being said, getting or attracting whatever you want in life, it's not a question about luck or fate, but really it's a matter of choice. Okay, the law of attraction states that whatever you focus on will come to pass. And it's easy to see how this can be abused. Okay, think about, say the last time you were really upset with somebody and they just happen to call you up out of the blue, and you're like, fuck, but it can also be used for good, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today. Set an intention for what you want. Think about what it would look like if it were already in front of you right now, okay? And feel how good that feeling is. Feel the greatness of it. Visualize yourself having it and focus on this intention every single day until it manifests itself into reality. Okay. Like most people, you probably think of manifesting as, the art of bringing your dreams into reality. And, while that's true, that's only part of the story. Okay. Manifesting is about creating your reality on purpose rather than letting it happen by accident. Okay. It's about being deliberate in your love life, your career and health. And instead of coasting through life without thinking too hard about what you actually want from it, you're focused on it. Okay. If you've ever tried to manifest something before, whether it was a new job, a new relationship, or improving on the former or the latter, you know how much work it can be. It can feel like there's an infinite number of things that could go wrong. Maybe the person doesn't like you back. Maybe they're already taken. Maybe they don't even exist yet. Okay, but it's this exact kind of worry that's what stops us from getting what we really want out of life. Okay, and if we keep worrying about all those things that could go wrong, then how can you ever get anything done? Okay, how can you make anything go right? You have the power to create your own reality, okay? You can, see, money coming, baby. All right. You have the power to create your own reality. You can manifest anything you want in your life. There are no limits what you can create with the law of attraction, okay? Manifesting is a hot topic right now, okay? And I'm pretty damn grateful to be a pioneer in this type of presentation on manifesting, okay? So the law of attraction's been around for years and years and years, centuries, you know what I mean? And it seems like now more people are talking about it than ever before, okay? And why not? It's a cool idea. If you can imagine something, it's gonna come true. So if you can imagine something, why not just make it happen? Is that something you'd be interested in? So why wouldn't you do that? Well, because of one thing, okay? The law of attraction doesn't work on its own, okay? It needs your help to get things done. If you saw episode 1, I used a quote from my father that was, if wishes were horseshoes, beggars would ride. You know what I mean? And it's pretty old school, man, because they didn't have cars back then. So, and the premise of the quote is that if wishes, could come true just like that, then even the most destitute of people would, have whatever they wanted. Okay, and again, it doesn't work that way. Okay, it needs your help to get things done, and that's where here the iManifest technique comes in. I walk you through how to use the law of attraction to get what you want, and how to make sure that your intentions are aligned so that what you attract is actually what you want, okay? It's time to get clear about what you want. And that's why I say over and over, manifesting with intent. Like my book, The Universe is Listening, manifesting with intent, okay? Which you can get on iManifest.money for free once you're subscribed. So look, we all want to be happy and healthy and have the things we need, of course, okay, and the things we want. But too often, we're not sure how to make that happen, okay? We feel like it's out of our control, but it's really not, okay? And if you've ever felt like there's something more for you in life, you feel deep down that there is, but you don't know how to get it, manifesting is the answer, and the iManifest technique is the hardcore answer, okay? When we get clear about what we want, and we set that intent for receiving that gift from the universe, instead of simply wishing for something, then we can begin attracting those gifts into our lives effortlessly, okay? There's a lot of talk these days, like I said, about manifesting, and it can be hard to know what's real and what's not. Okay, and that's why we bring the iManifest technique to you, just like this, okay, so that you see it for yourself. A working model, not the after, not a before and an after, but it's working right now for many. We've got a supportive community of people just like you that are out there that are working the system every single day, and then it's effective. So. Like I said, I'm here to tell you that I believe in the power of intention to attract abundance into your life, but, I also believe that sometimes it's not enough to simply want things, okay? You have to do the work. And that's why, again, I created the iManifest technique. And it makes manifesting much easier for you and fun by helping you set goals, visualize them, and achieve them, okay? So I'm here to help you manifest with intent, okay? I was always a dreamer, and my parents used to tell me, even if I had a lemonade stand, I'd want to try to sell it for $1 million, you know what I mean? And I think they're right, But what about now that we're older, okay? What about we have bills, we have responsibilities, and, plenty of things, tying us down, okay? Well, the good news is you can still manifest anything you want in your life with intent. And I'm going to tell you exactly how, okay? Look, we live in a crazy, fast-paced, moving world. But don't get caught up in all the madness, okay? Just, chill out. This is a essential luxury guide on how to slow down, how to step back. And I promise you, this is a must-have for everybody, okay? If you're a dreamer, you've always wanted more than what life has given to you so far. You may have tried, other things in the past, and maybe you read The Secret, okay? You got that spark of hope, the law of attraction, the Abraham stories and things like that. And, you got that spark of hope that things could be different. And I did. I read it all. I've even made it work for me, okay? But maybe now it's your time, okay? It's your time to put this to an effective, plan and move forward and execute on that, okay? And I'm here to help you, okay? We all started off strong at one point, and then, the doubt crept in, and maybe it was because of the way people around you were talking about it. And, you can't just wish something into existence. Manifesting doesn't work, and you're shit. And maybe it's because your experience wasn't what you expected, okay? And maybe it felt like a lot of work with no results, or maybe nothing happened at all. Okay, and I know this, there's this feeling, and I know how that is because I've been there myself. Okay, I've tried everything from affirmations, meditation, writing lists of things that want to happen in my life and hanging them on my fridge, right, below the bananas. And, look, the world is a beautiful place, and you deserve to experience it. Okay, in all of its glory. You deserve all the good things that the world and the universe has to offer, okay, because you deserve it. And if you're here, it's because you probably have some sort of goal in mind, okay? Maybe it's something small, like a new job or promotion. Maybe it's something big, like starting your own company, okay? And whatever the case may be, I'm sure you've seen countless memes and quotes about how to attract the things you want in your life using the law of attraction. So if you're on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and you've got different pages that you're following with The Secret and law of attraction and all the manifesting and things like that, there's so much out there. It's crazy. And it can take up your whole feed. But, the point, if you're like me, all of this talk about manifesting, again, it could feel like a lot of work and sometimes even impossible. And again, this is why iManifest got created. And the goal is to help you understand how you can use the LOA and learn about manifesting with intent, okay, with a purpose. And look, the universe is a big place, and it's easy to feel small. And you may wonder why you can't seem to get what you want in life, or why things are always going wrong, okay? And, because the law of attraction works because it relies on your ability to manifest with intent, okay? With intent, you direct all of your energy toward what you want, and then you let go of any fear or doubt of getting it, okay? And that's how the universe knows what to bring into your life, okay? When we say letting go, I don't mean giving up. I mean letting go of any fear or doubt. FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? So you're not letting go and giving up. What you're doing is just, like I said, focusing on what to do instead of what you don't want, okay? You're blocking out any negativity from bringing that abundance and happiness into your life, okay? If you're like most people, you probably aren't actually manifesting with intent. You might think that you are, but there's a big difference between your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, okay? And the key here is that you have to be intentional about what it is that you want. I've said it over and over again. That's one thing you'll learn about my podcast and my lessons, is that I will repeat myself over and over again on certain things, because you have to drill that and ingratiate that into your brain, okay? And that's part of the technique is the repetition. So it's not just enough to have a vague idea of what would make your life better without any specifics attached to the idea. Okay, I have $1 million and my life's perfect. Okay, you've got to get specific. And the more specific the goal is, the better chance it has of becoming a reality. Okay. I know what it's like to struggle financially. I'm in it, right? Like I said, the point of me doing the iManifest technique is not just to show you and create a money grab business, but to also do it myself to really show that it works, okay? So I live it with you. Again, I'm not in the big villa, no Lambo outside, no big baller cash right now. Okay, so just hang on. You're going to see how this goes real big, real quick, okay? So like I said, I know what it's like to struggle financially. I know what it is to be surrounded by negativity, and I've been there. But when I started manifesting with intent back in the day, everything changed for me, and I began attracting abundance in your life. Since I started creating the iManifest technique, again, things have been turning around like nobody's business. It's crazy. So remember that this is about using the power of intention to bring into reality something that you want for yourself or for others, okay? And that's it. It's all about intention and action, baby, okay? If you're looking for a shortcut to riches or happiness based upon wishing, this isn't for you, okay? Straight up, go somewhere else. But pay first. I need to make the money. So look, if you're ready to work on creating what you want in your life through intention, stick around. I've got you, okay? So like I said, today we're talking about how to create powerful intention. And we'll do that with just 3 sentences, okay? I want this because, and this is how I feel when, and I am so grateful, okay? And you can use these 3 sentences as a framework for your own manifestations by writing down exactly what you want and why, and then describing how that desire makes you feel inside. You supplement this with giving gratitude for what you have already right now in your life, okay? And knowing exactly what we want, why we want it, allows us to bring more focus into our intentions and make them more powerful than they would have been otherwise, okay? The first thing you need to do is make that list, and that list about what you want. Write down as many things as possible, and then you want to prioritize and put them, in order of how important they are to you, okay? Next is to get into a receptive and suggestive state of mind and imagine yourself having already achieved your goal. It doesn't matter if it's something small or something absolutely gigantic, okay? Just imagine yourself getting whatever it is that you want, okay? Feel that feeling of having achieved your goal and let yourself feel proud for achieving it, okay? This will help attract more of those things into your life more quickly, okay? And you can visualize the thing that you want in front of you while feeling excited and about getting it. So what we talked about in episode 1 about anchoring, Okay, getting an emotion and eliciting that emotion to go with what you're trying to manifest. So if you witnessed the birth of a baby and it was a wonderful thing, and now you have a son, daughter, niece, nephew, what have you, that joy that you felt, pull that joy in and use that towards what it is you're trying to manifest, okay? And feel happy and excited while visualizing the achievement of your goal, because this will help bring, the good feelings into your life as well, okay? So when doing the technique, remember, you're not just wishing for things to happen. You're working on making them happen. So when you visualize something happening in your life, okay, focus on feeling confident about getting exactly what it is that you desire the most out of life, okay? Let's talk about how important it is that we have the right mindset when we're, trying to manifest our desires. Because if we don't have the right mindset, then, it doesn't matter what technique or method we use, we'll never be able to bring our dreams into reality, okay? Your thoughts affect the way things will happen in your life, and how those thoughts can change your future if you let them, okay? How much action is required? I tell people you need at least 4 months to drive everything home and to completely take what becomes habit into, that's just the way I am, this is the way I live, this is my lifestyle. And I know it seems like sometimes, though, all you have to do is think about what you want, and it appears right in front of your face. Bam, you got it. But that's not always the case. So sometimes when you really want something, universe will make sure that there's no time for anything else except working toward getting what you want. And sometimes that means putting in I'm all in, right? All your effort. So it's important to stay focused on what you want before moving on to other things, okay? You don't want to lose sight of what's most important in your life, okay? And basically, remember, all good things come with time. Now, I use a unique method when talking to you all, and it's the same like we're talking over coffee or beers, okay? And in this way, I can give you all the tools that you need to make your life better and show you how to put them into action, okay? So again, as you said, how does it feel when you focus on something? Okay, there's a proven method that has worked for me, and it'll work for you too. So one, how does it feel when you focus on something, okay? How do you know if what you're focusing on is really what you want? What can stop us from what we want, and how can we change those things so they don't stop us anymore, okay? So number one, how does it feel when you focus on something? If you get that joy, that good feeling, oh yeah, baby, then you're going to keep that feeling anchored as you're manifesting, okay? How do you know if what you're focused on is really what you want? Put it this way. If you're focusing on something that you really want, you're not going to lose track of that focus. But if it's, bullshit, I'm manifesting $1 million, but then you get sidetracked and distracted in 2 seconds, it's not what you really want. Now try refocusing on stability and wealth and abundance, okay? And visualize what comes across with that. Put that, into your daydream, okay? And then that daydream becomes your vision. Your vision, goes to paper, and then you start creating the pathway for it. So that now you're taking what it is that you desire seriously, okay? And what can stop us from getting what we want? Obviously, negativity, and any negative aspect that we put forth will definitely hinder things. And of course, not putting the time in and the work in. And how can we change those things so they don't stop us anymore? Again, put the work in, create the positivity, focus. Okay, don't forget. You can ask me questions anytime by messaging me on iManifest.money. There's a Ask Steve area, Ask Big Steve. And, I'm happy. Plus, we do the spaces with specific topics. So, I go live with everybody, and you guys can join in and ask me questions, right then and there on the spot, okay? So, really, join me on the journey as we learn together how to manifest. And we've got a good 5-step process here. Wow. 1, define your intention. 2, ask for what you want. 3, focus on your goal. 4, believe it will happen and that you deserve it. And then 5, of course, take action. Okay. So, if you're ready to change your life, are you ready to get rich? You can do both. Welcome to iManifest. Money. You know what I mean? Look, it's not new age mumbo jumbo or any other form of hippy dippy hoodoo or voodoo magic. You know what I mean? That's going to leave you broke and confused. We don't do that here. We don't play bullshit here. Okay? We take a real, practical approach that anyone can learn and use. Okay? Forget the bullshit. All right, here's the real deal, okay? Because I know what it's like to feel lost and confused about what's going on in your life. And, when you learn how to manifest with intent, you'll finally understand why things are happening the way they are. And when you understand that, it makes all the difference in the world. Look, it is money well spent, okay? 100%. My goal is to help you change your life and make your life abundant. Okay, after, years of struggling with life's challenges, like not having enough money or finding a job that paid well, it's hard not to become frustrated with the world around us, okay? And look, I read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I told you I came across, the Abraham stories by, Hicks and, who taught the law of attraction. And, how it works in our life every single day. And they showed me that when you focus on what you want instead of what you don't have, you can create anything that your heart desires, okay? And guess what? They were right. I did it. And what I really want to do is help you change your life, okay? And we can't all be rich. But we can have all the money that we need, or more money than we need. And, again, it boils down to, the effort you put in and how you apply the technique in your life, okay? And do you really want to change, all right? So through the series of affirmations and manifestations, I'm going to help you change your life forever, okay? And I know what you're thinking. You've heard it all before. But have you ever tried it properly, okay? Have you ever actually tried and used affirmations and manifestations to truly change your life? I mean, truly, not, dear universe, I'm so grateful for my abundance. Please, bring me $1 million. Doesn't work that way, man. You know what I mean? You got to do it right. And I'm here to teach you how to do it right, okay? And, if you haven't had it done right or with very little success, then, again, iManifest is for you, okay? Just a community that we're building here, right on the iManifest.money website. You can interact with everybody else, okay? We've got a forum there. Which introduces you to like-minded people, and this is people that are using it, that are implementing it in their life every single day, and they're not just once or twice, but they're consistently manifesting over time. And they're not just any people; they're regular people, just like you, who had nothing special going on in their lives except they decided to use the technique and then committed themselves to using it every single day. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Get over to iManifest.money right now. Woo, let's go. And look, is there something in your life, though, right now that's holding you back from being happy and fulfilled? Okay, do you have a dream, but you don't believe it's possible for someone like yourself? Again, good news. You can change all of that. I have an offer for you. iManifest.money. Subscribe and learn today. Listen, look, I know how crazy it sounds, okay, but it works. I have an example, okay. I had a friend that told me she wanted to start her own business. She wanted to make $100K a year by this year, by 2023. And, I helped her write it all out, and she took the time to write out the affirmation, visualize, and then manifest with intent to make that money. And then she did something every single day, okay, to help her get there. And guess what? A year later, she did it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't simple. She had a lot of ups and downs along the way, but it happened because she believed in herself and she took action every fucking day toward those goals. Okay. And if you're willing to do the same thing, then you're going to change your life, period. I showed you how to use steps, to manifest what you want into your life. And all you have to do is follow the simple steps. 1, write it down and what you want and say it out loud. I am a millionaire. Okay. Repeat this affirmation until it feels like second nature, which only takes about 7 days. Okay. Like legit. Repeat. Look at boxers. Okay. Muhammad Ali, I'm the greatest, I'm the baddest of all time. You know what I mean? He said day in, day out, all day, all night. And he believed it, and he was, okay? Watch your dreams come true. It's not magic, okay? It's just knowing yourself well enough to make your dreams come true. Take yourself seriously. Examples of an affirmation, okay? An affirmation is a statement you repeat to yourself over and over again until it becomes true in your mind. Again, here's an example. I'm the best at what I do. Okay. Now let's look at a manifestation. A manifestation is something that happens in your life because of the power of your thoughts. Here's an example. I am rich beyond measure. Okay. This is all about the power of your affirmations, okay? And we all know the saying, fake it till you make it. Well, that's exactly what affirmations are, except your belief in it, okay? But it's fake it till you make it. Instead of just saying, I'm rich or whatever you actually have, or whatever, you have to actually mean it. Believe it. Have faith in it. Believe you deserve it, okay? Again, a good example is that, from The Secret from Rhonda Byrne, basically she said that, see, more money. It's cha-ching. See, you just subscribed. So she said that if you wanted a new car with a particular color and model number, write down that exact car on a piece of paper every day for 30 days in a row, and don't stop until you've manifested it. If you do this, then after 30 days, it'll be a new car like the one you wrote sitting in the driveway waiting for you to drive away in. Now, the universe is not on your timeline, okay? The universe's timing is perfect, though, and you must trust in the timing of the universe, and don't question that. Have the faith, okay? But the thing, look, if you do truly believe, I want a Ferrari in 30 days, believe me, if you take that seriously, and I mean seriously, over the next 30 days, you will find a way to open the pathway to bring it into your life, okay? So whether that's, again, we've talked about it, in earlier episodes, and you can also look at it in my side hustles videos, you can make a way to bring that into your life, okay? And how do you apply that in real life? Well, let's just say I want to manifest $1 million into my bank account by next year, which is totally possible if I believe that money is coming, but you can't do it without the intent, without creating a way to actually get it. And you can't just wish, on a wing and a prayer here. You may not know it yet, but you have an amazing power inside yourself, the ability to create anything you want in your life with the power of your mind. And if you don't believe me, keep tuning in and watch what happens when we manifest together. And I know what you're thinking now. Well, Big Steve, where do I sign up? Boom, you got it, baby. You know what? Look, you've got a subscription here. You go over to iManifest.money and subscribe there. But seriously, listen, guys, I want to help you manifest your dreams. I want to help you make this into a reality. And we all want to live in a world where we can do what we love and be rewarded for it, okay? And I believe that's possible. And here's the best part. It just starts right here. It starts with a simple shift in mindset. And if you're really ready to have money, and I mean more money, more time, more fun, listen to me, okay? Tune in and, stay up to date. Get on there, get on the lessons that we've got on the iManifest.money website. Communicate with those in the iManifest community, okay? Our fellow iManifestors, okay? And every week, you're going to see my podcast of, how I talk to you about how to manifest with intent, how to keep you on track, how to keep you motivated. We'll talk about the science behind manifestation, examples of affirmations and manifestations that have made people rich and fucking famous. That's right, I just said that. And how you can do it too. And I'm going to be honest with you. My iManifest technique system, along with the podcasts, is going to change your life, period. So, if you'd never heard of the law of attraction before, or manifestation before, don't worry. I'm giving you all the tools that you need to change your life for the better, no matter what that looks like for you. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire or broke as a joke, okay? You can manifest that wealth into your life by following simple steps, okay? So, look, as I bring this episode of Anything You Want to a close, if you're still asking yourself, why should you subscribe? Here, how about this? Because you deserve it, okay? You deserve all the happiness in the world. You deserve all the good things that the world and the universe has in store for you. And whether or not you think it, right now, you are worthy of receiving it. And with iManifest, I'm going to show you how to tap into the matrix and into your infinite potential and create amazing things in your life with wealth and love and happiness and whatever your heart desires, as long as it's manifesting for good. Use the force for good, okay? And I know that's a lot to take in. But again, if you're ready to make the changes in your life, fuck it. Even if you're not ready, I'm ready for you, okay? Let's get started, get subscribed, and let's go, all right? I'm Big Steve. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you next week. Happy manifesting.